Okay, I'm going to start recording Mastermind for the next few minutes. And if somebody joins us, great. If not, it's okay. We'll just go right ahead and Mastermind. So as I was saying, celebrating this week is we're starting a new month. So for Kelly and I, Foxy and I, that means we're starting over our membership program, Stepping Towards Freedom. And we start over with the 12 Steps of Freedom. And it's been a wonderful year. It's been our first year. It's taken courage to start this program. And I'm so grateful for Kelly and her resilience and her desire to create this year-long membership program and put the content together and really be the mastermind behind the program. And it's been amazing. We've had 8 wonderful participants and their lives have changed. They found massive value and it's been a win-win for us as well. And took a lot of courage to jump in and do that. And I'm so glad we did. And so we're starting again this month in October with the first step to freedom, and that is awareness. So this month of courage that all of OPWP has worked on courage, and we've really paid attention to that and worked hard to kind of synthesize our conversations around courage. It's been a great month for me, and to be able to do the growth hour and to really think about how courage and faith and trust and surrender and resilience and showing up all work together in a way to lend us the courage to reach for our goals, the courage to step out of our comfort zone, the courage to move forward, the courage to fail, the courage to learn, the courage to be open and share and vulnerable. And it's been amazing for me. So our time is up in terms of masterminding this morning. So I'm going to turn off the recording or pause the record day. Okay, so my intention was to get my journal for September finished up and start in on October because today is the first day of October. And so courage. October is a super fun month for my family. We have lots of birthdays and just the beginning of fall in California. October can be cool or it can be warm, but it can be a beautiful month of fall. We actually do have seasons in California. Here in the valley, the leaves will turn colors and fall off, and we very often get frost, but we do occasionally. But fall is my favorite season. Just the crispness of the air, and I work football season. I work concessions with my Kiwanis Club, and football, when it starts to get cold, the football, there's hot chocolate, and I don't know, it's just a great time. So I look forward to October. As far as wrapping up, I talked about it, the first mastermind at the beginning of the day talked about wrapping up the focus on courage for the month. And October, I believe that the focus for October is what does it mean to you to live fully? And man, it takes courage to live fully, to face your fear, to step out of your comfort zone, to just be open to opportunities and to be yourself and to live authentically, to be who you are, just to be willing to be you is takes a lot of courage, because sometimes it means standing alone. It means sharing your voice and doing that in a respectful and inclusive way. It takes courage to speak up, just to be, to let it be that you are you. And sometimes we don't even know who we are. And it takes courage to be aware that maybe we're not living our true life. Maybe we're not living our purpose. Maybe we're not expressing our true selves. We're being a chameleon. Whomever we're with, we just kind of change to be like them. And we often do that to be accepted, because it takes courage to not go with the crowd, to stand up for your own values, to be yourself. So to be you and to live your life authentically takes great courage. So I'm looking forward to this month when we can really talk about living our lives authentically, being true to ourselves, living the life our soul intends, is what my mentor, Miranda Britton, says. Live the life that your soul intended. I believe we came to the earth with a purpose, and finding out what that purpose is so you can live that purpose. I waffle between a couple of purposes. I really think that my passion is to learn. I'm always wanting to learn new things. Sometimes, I get overwhelmed because I want to learn so many things. And so for me, it takes courage to create boundaries around my time and maybe my focus on learning something, maybe not all the way to mastery before I start learning something else, but being able to go in depth in some areas in order to kind of like engage my being and being able to be more aware, more alive, and more able to guide and serve others. So the purpose of the learning is to enhance my capacity to serve others, to guide others, because teaching is my other passion, and coaching people, and I love to teach. I've always wanted to be a teacher, and from the time I was 5 years old, my mom said that's what I wanted to be. Never wanted to be an astronaut or a movie star. I wanted to, of course, there weren't astronauts when I was a kid. Always wanted to be a teacher. And so that was my path, and I followed that path, never wavering. Graduated from college at 21, started teaching, and retired at 60. And now I'm a coach and a teacher and a speaker and a facilitator. And I just feel like in my understanding of life after death, I will continue teaching for eternity and have that opportunity. And although it looks different than being in the classroom, I have an opportunity to share and walk beside people as they learn and they change and they grow. And that brings me great joy. So I love the concept of living the life that God intended you to live, to increase your knowledge, because you can take your knowledge with you. At least I think you take your knowledge with you, your experiences and your knowledge into the next realm of our lives, and live eternally. So anyway, courage to discover your passion, courage to live that passion and your purpose, courage to be whom you were meant to be, and to let that process happen. We ended up yesterday on my action hours with the concept of let it be. Let it be, have faith, surrender to that process, trust that process, step out of your comfort zone and trust that process, and let it be. Be the person that you were meant to be the person you were created to be your unique and wonderful self with the gifts that you were endowed with to make the world a better place. So that's my idea for this morning. Courage. So go forth, have an amazing weekend, and let it be. Bye-bye.